Good morning, my love bugs. Today we're going to be drawing Egyptian pyramids. So I'm going to teach you guys how to draw a shape into a 3D form. Some of you guys practice that. If you're in 3rd grade, you guys were making 3D boxes and things coming out of them. So to start this 3D pyramid, you guys are going to want a utensil to draw with. Today I picked a medium-sized Sharpie or a fine tip point Sharpie. Again, if you guys feel like you might mess up and you want to start over, please make sure to use a pencil first. That way you're not wasting a really awesome piece of paper. So I'm going to start with my shapes, and pyramids are typically in the shape of a triangle. So I'm going to start with a very long line because there's 3 pyramids. So they're going to connect up at the top and get wider towards the bottom. I'm going to connect them at the bottom, and watch, I already can tell I made this line too long. So I'm going to start over here and go across. It's okay that I didn't make that long enough because then I can just connect it. Okay. And then I'm going to draw, I call it a little kickstand. So I draw a kickstand in the back. I stop it about 3/4 of the way down, and then I'm going to use a diagonal line to connect it. It makes it look like it's 3D. And I'm going to show you guys how to do the rocks on the inside too, okay? So then back here we'll do a smaller one because there's 3 pyramids. If you guys know what the pyramids were for, go ahead and send me an email and let me know. Some people think they were buildings, some people think they were used for something. And if you know what original color they were, send me an email and let me know. So there's that little stick. I stopped about 3/4 of the way. Diagonal to connect it, okay? So right now it looks like my pyramids are floating because we don't have any ground for them to sit on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a line. I call this a ghost line. So it's when you pick your marker up and you don't actually draw a line, but you ghost it on top. That way when you put it back down, it looks like you never stopped drawing a line. Pick it up, go across, put it down. Awesome job, guys. Pick it up, put it down. Good job. So now it doesn't look like my pyramids are floating. It looks like there's a separation from the ground to the sky. I'm going to show you guys how to put the different sized rocks in them. So I go across like this. And as it goes up towards the top, the lines get closer and closer because it's getting further away from us. So the rocks look like they're getting smaller and smaller. So then on this side, we're going to want these lines to go diagonal to make it look like it's going back into space. If that line's not going back into space, it's going to look a little funny. It makes it look kind of flat. So this is making it look 3D. So then I go in and add different lines for the other stones. Now this line right here, instead of making it straight up and down, we want to follow one of these lines. This is our main frame line. So it's diagonal. I like to put my stone lines in between one another. That way they don't line up perfectly. Otherwise it looks kind of funny. Diagonal. Kind of offset the lines a little bit. And then the top one, that was the only piece it was a big triangle. Okay, for these guys, we just do them really quick. I'm only going to do a couple. Diagonal to make sure it looks like it's actually going back into space. Remember, if you guys need to, you're more than welcome to pause the video. Uh-oh, diagonal lines. Can't really fit one in there. My marker's too fat. Alrighty, so there are my 3D pyramids. If you guys want to make this your own, you can add things in the sky or on the ground. You can always draw people looking at the pyramids or doing something funky like climbing them. You guys can draw really crazy things like dinosaurs, throwing TNT, whatever you choose. I'm actually going to draw a rainbow. How many times have you seen a rainbow on the pyramids? Exactly, we don't know. Then I'll color that in one of the other segments where I show you guys how to use watercolors or some other sort of media. All right, guys. Well, there's your coloring sheet of the day. Hope you have a great day. Miss you. Bye.